turned it off. Let me know if it comes back up on your screen.
Do I need a better bottle opener?
Let me know if I come out on your stream again. It should be. Looks like it.
Yeah, showing you coming up. Yeah, I see you.
All right. Well, sorry about that, everybody. But we're back now, and let's just start over. Pretty much, we ruined the first part. Good thing we didn't really. Good thing we didn't really get it all that into it. But anyway, this is our second live stream of our podcast. Excuse the quality if there's choppiness and all that stuff, but everybody knows already. One more thing to note: anything we talk about here, we never we never take the time to research, so most of the things we say will be wrong. But this is how we do it.
Or half right.
And half right, half wrong, and this is just how we like it. So first things first, okay? Now we're gonna talk about this. I don't have too much. I don't have too much knowledge in this part of the topic, but when not Windows. I don't know why I called it Windows. That's stupid. It's not Windows. Microsoft bought it, not Windows. Why did I got confused. Give me 1 second. Let me change the.
Well, to be honest, I didn't even notice that. Whoops. For what was it, $2.5 billion? That's a lot of money. Oh yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Mojing or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everything. Yeah, except the Wii U, the lonely Wii U. No, I don't know if there's a Vita version either, but there's Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I don't think the PS4 one got released yet. I think because it got pushed back, but the PS3 version's out in the PC. I don't know. $2.5 billion is a lot of money. I mean, that's they try to buy Twitch for $1 billion and they dropped back. Maybe that's why they dropped out of that sale because they wanted to buy Minecraft, the whole Minecraft series or everything that involves Minecraft. Muted.
Hopefully I wasn't muted, guys. If I was muted, I am very sorry. But we're back with all the beautiful technical difficulties that this stream has.
So you was muted on
I think I was muted on my live stream part.
Because I could hear you perfectly fine.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, whoever missed what we talked about, we're just talking about Microsoft. Yeah, how you doing, Patriot? Welcome. Hopefully, I don't know if I was muted this whole time, but we don't. We're just gonna keep on going. Let's not start over. Yeah, if I was muted, it was only a few minutes, anyways.
Yeah, nothing really important. But.
Yeah, but I just don't know what they're gonna do with it. I hope.
Have you ever played Minecraft?
I was about to say I can't hope anything because, to be honest, I really don't, I really don't care if they kill the brand. I don't really care if they add Hello Kitties into it. If they add
shit, I'm pretty sure this whole I think that game is endless. It's like imaginations to the fullest. Like, cause you can make anything.
So, what's the point of that game though? Like, all I know is that
you create your little village.
People build like all kinds of stuff. But then
you build all your stuff. Like, it's going
How
on,
you doing,
Tanner?
Tanner? We're all at the same
Crystal
time.
and Jazzy, they played it before. Cause I went to my coworker's house and his kids are like really really into Minecraft.
Yeah,
So Jazzy, they tried to get Jazzy to play it, but Jazzy wasn't really feeling it. Crystal was the one that got attached to it more than Jazzy did.
but
And then
apart from building stuff, what do you do? Like one, okay, let's say I host my own little world or whatever, right? It takes me a month and I build this awesome palace. Then what? You come into it and what's the point? What do you do?
so I think you could go and what do you call it? Mine. You go and find special blocks. I don't. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure.
See,
But I think
Patriot says that you just build and build, and it says, I guess you could add more stuff with mods, but
that's on PC then. But,
yeah. But anyway, Microsoft purchasing Minecraft. That kind of had my brain working overtime right there. Microsoft purchasing Minecraft. I think Minecraft is big enough, or it got really big
yeah.
to get the attention of such a big company. So I wonder. I'm actually curious to see where they'll take it.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool for kids, especially since kids have their wild imaginations and they'll just go on and build some stuff that like that's pretty dope.
So is it like a interactive digital Legos?
Pretty much like 8-bit Legos, I guess you could say. It's like can't really compare it to another game, but you just go around building stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I understood from it. That you just build but I just didn't know what you do after. It's like I see the point of building things because you want, but once you have it done, anyway, nothing really to talk about there. Just something I wanted to touch on. So they say Paige says I don't know. Oh, he didn't know that Microsoft had bought Minecraft. Yeah, it happened a few days ago.
Yeah,
maybe
2.5 billion.
2.5 billion. That's a ton of money.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're gonna do like, if they're gonna take over and start handling it themselves, or if they're gonna let the studio do their own thing still. But now they don't own it. They probably got hired by Microsoft now.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that. I was gonna bring up another thing. So anything they come out with is most likely going to be console exclusive. Because Microsoft don't really share with the other companies.
So you think we're gonna start seeing Minecraft characters in all these other games now?
Crossover games? I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But anyway, next topic. Not too long ago. Let's see. Oh, I got bored of it. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Not too long ago, they called it a leak. I don't know if it was an actual leak or not, but Windows 9. Now, Windows 9 is supposed to come out soon. I don't know the exact date. I don't know if it's supposed to be, if it's at the end of this year or maybe next year. I don't really know their release schedules really, because usually, for the most part, companies like to stay within the same time frame. When they release something.
Yeah.
But they did show. I don't know if there was any more, but I saw 3 videos. Technically 2, but
I saw one. I mean, I saw 3 videos, but I only watched one. But one thing, there's a few things in that video that kind of caught my attention with the whole Windows 9 because to be honest, I never used Windows 8 or 8.1, but I hear a lot of complaints about Windows 8 because there's no start menu.
Well, I have Windows 8 as we speak at this moment. I have Windows 8.1. I started with Windows 8 and then I did the update or whatever. But now, see, the problem is that people don't like change. Nobody likes change. When you're used to something, you don't want to change it.
Well,
now,
especially with Microsoft, like their Windows, every version had a start menu, and everyone got accustomed to it.
Yes, but here's the thing. Now, I know everybody complained, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people. A lot of the people that complained were people that maybe got a new computer or got the software, but didn't really take the time to try it. They just probably used it and said, "Hey, my stuff's not there. I don't like this." Blah blah blah. Rant. Yeah. Let me blog about my rant or whatever. But Of course, it was new. I was interested. Let me see why people hate. I didn't get it to see why people hated it. I got it just to see what was new. And not only that, but I got it because I got it for $40 when they had that promotion where you could upgrade for the full version for $40.
That's a steal right there, especially when it's retail for like what, $130.
$200. I got the one that's $200 for $40. So
yeah,
that was a no brainer.
Yeah,
pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So but when I started using it, the Windows, not having a Windows menu, it was different. But honestly, once you hit the Windows
8.1 had a start menu.
There was a way. There was a way you could add something similar to it, but it wasn't fully like the old school menus. Right?
Oh.
And I don't even know if it was from Microsoft. I think there was another add-on from somewhere else.
Third party.
But I know one of the features for 8.1 was that. See, the thing is that with Windows 8, it would always load with all those stupid charm screen that people hated. People just wanted to see the desktop, and you couldn't see it. You had to wait.
Oh, you're talking about like the tile screen that looks like on Xbox One?
Yeah.
Shit's
and
fucking menuception.
With Windows 8.1, they added the feature to where now you could boot directly into the desktop, which is how I have it now. I avoid all that crap. But going back to the start menu, or the lack of start menu, Windows 8, you just press the start button, and you get to see all your stupid charms or whatever it is. But it wasn't that bad because you just type whatever you want, and it'll pop up. The only thing that I didn't like about that is that, let's say you're looking for a file or whatever you're looking for, it would search very, very quickly, but then you had to specify whether you were looking for a application, a file, or a setting.
Oh, so it's very specific on you have to be very specific on the thing you're looking for.
Yeah, so let's say if I wanted to find something that was in the control panel or whatever, and I type it, it's gonna search through my documents and through all this other shit, but it's not gonna show it until I click. Oh, I want to change a setting. Now look for it in settings, and then it'll show it.
Oh.
I wish it would have showed all your options at once. And you know what? Maybe now, or maybe there was always an option, and I just didn't. Maybe there's always settings you could tweak around. And
yeah.
So maybe that's just my user error on my part, but at least that's how it was. But I got used to it, so it wasn't a big deal. But Windows 9, the leaks that we did see. One of the things that they introduced is similar to, they're always making fun of Apple or talking shit, but now I don't give, by the way, as we said before, I really don't care. I don't have any preferences. I've always used PCs. I have a Mac and a PC, so
do I.
Yeah, so it's not I just hate those fanboy things, but
yeah.
But at least I know that they added multiple window or multiple desktops now, like Mac does. Mac has multiple desktops you could switch around.
There's a specific name for it, but I forget what it's called. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's so I like it.
On Mac, isn't it called Spaces or some shit like that? Is it Spaces? No, I don't know. I
don't remember. It's been a while. I don't remember the name.
Yeah, but I guess Windows 9 has it now, or it's gonna have multiple desktop. So that's kind of cool. Another thing I noticed. What was the other video? I know that was one of the big things. And then you said you actually. I don't know if you want to talk about what you saw. I actually kind of skipped that video, but you saw the notifications menu.
Yeah. So the notifications. So like I guess I don't. So this is the thing. The video they had it popped up notifications of someone, like a chat. So I don't know if it's the Gmail account linked to that notification and they're talking to someone through IM,
okay,
or if there's say if you download something and you're done with it, and it pops up, notification is done or something like that. So I don't know how deep that notification bar goes into. I don't know if it's just chat, or you have to have certain apps to allow it to pop up for notifications. I don't know how it's going to work, but yeah, there's a notification bar now.
It's probably going to be tied to Hotmail. Everything's tied to Hotmail.
Hotmail or Gmail?
No, Hotmail, because Hotmail is from Microsoft. With Windows 8 they try to force it on you. when you log in, when you do a new configuration, they ask you like, oh, what's your Hotmail account? And I think you even need it for some things. It's pissed me off. Luckily, I have one, but I never really use it. But I'm glad I have one.
Too. Any Android device, you have to have a Gmail to use stuff. I hate that shit because my work phone is through running Android, so I had to make a specific email that I want just for my work phone.
Yeah.
And then another Gmail for my personal use. But
yeah, but there was one more video. Oh, that was a video. It was about the start menu. Now they're adding, or they're bringing back the traditional start menu, but it's not really. I mean, it's not really like the old. I have a feeling that people are still gonna find a way to complain about it.
Of course, anything that comes out, no matter what it is, there's always someone or people, a large audience that's going to complain about it. No matter what, even if it's godlike, someone's going to find something to complain about.
Yeah, but it looks good. I mean, you press start menu, a little thing pops up, and what I didn't like about it, and not that I'm not here complaining, but what I saw that I kind of didn't like, it's that they're still trying. Okay, like so Windows 8 came out with all those charms that nobody liked, right?
Are they called charms or what are they called? I thought it was called tiles.
Go ahead, Patriot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Charms. Yeah, charms are the things that when you hover over the corners, and they pop out. Those are the charms, I believe. But anyway, the tiles, the apps, whatever it is, nobody liked that. Nobody liked it, right? Which is the whole reason is that people were complaining that they wanted their start menu back. Blah blah blah. So okay, let's say Windows 9. Yeah, guess what, guys? We're gonna give you guys your start menu back, right? But so I don't know. You said you didn't see the video, but when you press start, the menu pops up. But they still add those stupid tiles next.
Yeah. I saw that.
So it's like, why? I mean, I hope there's an option to get rid of it, but that was the whole point why people didn't like it, because they didn't like the tiles, and now they're shoving them into the stupid start menu. I don't know. And they're showing how like you could add tiles to it. So and eventually when you press start and you go, it comes up, right? The little box. Yeah. But you could make the tile part, the tile part fatter and fatter and fatter. You can make it fatter and fatter and fatter. You know, just because if you were to add more tiles into it. So I don't know what the purpose of that is.
So all right. So with those, I'm assuming, but I might be wrong completely. But what if those tiles have something to do to have a way to integrate your Xbox One to say if your friend pops online and it pops up in those little tiles or some shit, or if you have a Windows phone.
I'm sure they're gonna do that with what is it called? With not Google Glass. What am I talking about? What is it? Smart Glass. Smart Glass.
Yeah. Smart Glass.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have smart. I don't even know if they have Smart Glass for the. I'm willing to bet they do have Smart Glass for the on the App Store for Windows 8. I have never looked into it, but they probably do.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's probably something that's maybe already going on.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
That's cool. But do you think, or do you see yourself upgrading to Windows 9?
So, no. The reason I haven't upgraded to Windows 8 was because I hear people complaining about games crashing on Windows 8 more than anything else. So I'm not sure if it's more of a game development issue, like having the port, because some games are made before Windows 8. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that, especially Windows 9 since it's new. There's bound to be issues with it. So I just stayed on Windows 7 since everything works right now. I mean,
at this point, Windows 8 has been out for a while. I think by this point, developers, if they were having an issue, they should be able to fix it already by now.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. But I don't know.
I'm not really a big. I mean, I have a few games on my computer, not too many. I don't play on it that much, but every game I've ever bought for it has not had any issues with it. And I'm running Windows 8, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I have a fair amount of games on my PC. I have a lot actually.
I always liked if let's say if I had the option to get Windows 9, the same way,
the $40.
Sorry, the same way I got if I had that same deal, and I honestly don't remember how I got that deal. I had got it I had got an email somehow. I don't really remember, but it was such a great deal. I mean, if I could find, oh, I remember now. I think it's because I think I had downloaded the beta version, and
I
I was
downloaded the beta
using,
version too, though. I forgot that series called, but I think it was the consumer's copy.
yeah, I downloaded it and I was using that, and then I think towards the end they said, okay, your Windows version is about to expire, blah blah blah. If you want to buy the key, I think that's when they gave me the discount.
Oh, so I downloaded the Windows 8 Consumer Report or version. I forgot what they called it, but I never installed it. Or I did install it, but I got rid of it
Well,
because I didn't like it.
maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but I'd get it, or maybe just wait. I'd probably wait till it comes out and then get like a little crappy PC that's cheap that already has it built in. Because if you think about it, when you want to buy the software, it's like $200, right? Usually around there.
Yeah, it's fucking expensive. So yeah,
You can get a basic PC for like $400, like a.
And even you can get some shit less. There's or a laptop. I don't know if you want to get a desktop or a laptop.
No, I'd be getting like a little desktop or something just to test it out. But anyway,
cheaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Victory pose. Welcome,
sir.
How you doing?
So, yeah, next topic. We'll go ahead and get away from this. This is probably gonna be a quick stream. Now, another thing that came out recently was that people were talking about Surge Soda being re-released from Coke. Coke makes it, and now I believe you said you never tried this soda before.
No, I've never tried it. No,
but I did back in the day, and I didn't like it.
Didn't like it?
I didn't like it. It was kind of like a Mountain Dew knockoff type of thing. Not knockoff, but like trying to compete with that type of flavor.
Yeah.
And I never liked it, but I guess turns out there's something going on online where people wanted it or something. They had a whole Facebook page, and
it was like a
I think it's one of those things. And then Coke said, "Okay, we'll make it," and they're making it, but you can only buy it through Amazon. So
what?
Well, yeah, because it's a special release. They're not gonna fully go out throughout and sell it at stores. And,
I wouldn't say why not. That's more profit.
But you don't know how much it's gonna take for them to maybe to re-release the formulas and all that bullshit, or not re-release, but I don't know. I don't work in a soda company, but I'm sure they have the recipe just ready to make it, obviously. Yeah. But they're bringing it back in the original design, the can design and everything is the same. So I would say if you've never tried it, maybe this is a good time. I'm pretty sure you could probably buy like a 6-pack, maybe a can.
Yeah. I'll check out Amazon after this.
At least if you've never tried it, maybe this is your chance to try it.
Oh, thank you, sir. I like the shirt too. It's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that is a dope shirt. I remember I wanted to buy the one with Guile and who was it? And Bison.
I have that one.
Yeah, but I didn't. I never.
I have this one and that one. The only one I don't have is the one with Chun-Li and Ryu. And,
there was 3 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway. So now talking about old sodas, I was gonna ask you: is there any old soda that you used to like? And I think I already know your answer. I don't know what you're gonna say, but is there any old soda that you used to like that you'd like for the companies to remake again, even if it was for a limited amount of time?
So,
let me guess.
Pepsi.
Pepsi Blue.
Pepsi Blue.
Oh, that's so gross.
Pepsi Blue is so godlike. What are you talking about? Especially when it was frozen and you had the little slush. That's like major Craigasm. That shit was delicious.
Now, I don't know if anybody in this chat ever got to taste Pepsi Blue, but Pepsi Blue was pretty gross. It tasted like I don't know. I gave it a try. I didn't like it, and I bought it maybe 2 more times to. When I don't like something, I'll give it another shot, maybe once or twice. But then if you don't win me over, it's like, all right, this thing's gross. And the Pepsi Blue was one of those that was gross. It looked good when people would drink it because it looked so bright. But
that shit was delicious, man. I remember when it came out, it was during like my skating time. That's when I was skating deep, and the AM PM. That's where I first saw it. I was like, "Well, what is this?" Let me try it. That shit was
Yeah.
delicious. I was like, "Oh my god, it's just got like."
And I
And
was trying to.
when you freeze it and you saw slushy, oh man, that shit tastes like blueberry heaven. Even though it wasn't blueberry flavored, it tastes like blueberry heaven. I don't even know what type of flavor.
It's a Coke with that. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. See. I was trying. I was having a tough time.
Yeah.
I was having a tough time remembering sodas that have gone, that have rest in
Extinct.
peace. Yeah,
When
and good thing you brought that up, Victory Post, because I had forgot about that one. Coke with lime.
I've had that before. I actually liked it.
Coke with lime wasn't too bad. I tasted it and I actually kind of liked it. It wasn't too bad. I know Coke. Normally I would say like vanilla Coke but they release it, but then they take it away. But then they bring it back. You know what I mean? They always bring it back eventually. So that's not something.
The Pepsi Blue hasn't came back. That's lies.
Well, there's a reason to that.
Oh, I'm sorry for the car. Sorry about that.
The reason Pepsi Blue never came back is because it was
It's fucking
disgusting,
delicious. It was delicious. Shut up.
and nobody wanted it.
No, there's another. I don't know if it's considered an energy drink or a soda. I don't know who made it. I don't know if it was Mountain or not Mountain Dew. PepsiCo, but it was a soda called Jolt.
Oh yeah, I remember. Another green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a soda energy drink.
Okay, so that's what it was. Yeah, I used to like that shit. That shit was pretty good to me too. It tastes like Mountain Dew a little bit.
There was that tasted like Mountain Dew, but apart from those, I can't think of.
Now, one soda I don't understand is Dr. Pepper, cherry Dr. Pepper, because supposedly Dr. Pepper, like the normal Dr. Pepper, has 23 flavors or some shit.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure cherry is part of that flavor.
Well, cherry Dr. Pepper, I've drank it, and it kind of throws it off balance. It's not bad,
Yeah.
but it's
I
not
don't- I
that
didn't really
good.
like it.
Oh, I have one. One of my favorite drinks. Now, even though this soda has disappeared for long periods of time, it has came back. I'll give them that. It has came back, but usually it goes away for a while, and that is Squirt, the Ruby Red Squirt. If you guys have ever had Ruby Red Squirt, that thing is delicious, and I hate it. Every time I go and I see that it's back, I buy it.
So there's, I never had that. I'm not a fan of Squirt at all. But
the Ruby Red is a special blend.
what is
that
the
you need
Ruby
to try.
Red? Like, what flavor is it? Like, cherry,
Well,
strawberry,
no,
cranberry?
I don't know. I mean, Squirt is a what is it called? What's the stupid fruit that it makes it out of?
Citrus.
No, it's not. It's pomegranate, I think. No, not pomegranate. No. What's the other? That really bitter, like. God, I can't. My mind is going blank right now.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. It's made out of grapefruit. Squirt is grapefruit flavor, but this is like something red with grapefruit. It's so good.
Okay. No, there's a soda that comes back seasonally. I know. Well, I'm not 100% if it's seasonal, but I noticed it does come back around Thanksgiving time. It's Sierra Mist cranberry Sierra Mist. Dude,
Now they also have cranberry Sprite, which is pretty good. But yeah, Sierra Mist cranberry was really good. I tasted it before. I think I tasted it at your house for the first time. It was good.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right. Shit's delicious.
Victory says High C Lime Echo Cooler.
Yeah, I never had that.
Slimer from Ghostbusters. So I don't know about that
Juice
one.
box? Well, I
If
know
it-
high,
if it
I know
was-
high, I know high
yeah.
juice box, but I never had that flavor.
But if it was from Ghostbusters, that must be really old.
Or some type of promotional thing. I don't know. Or Halloween thing.
Yeah, I don't know. But Pepsi Blue should remain dead, and we will go on to the next topic because we don't need to talk about disgusting things in here. How you doing? I can't even read the text. It's green.
It's green is purple for me.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's yeah, that's a homie.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's going on? Welcome.
So yeah, we will leave Pepsi Blue in its grave.
Oh,
And now,
So I noticed it's a little off topic, but you know how I'm hosting your stream? It
Yeah.
doesn't. Since I don't go online, no one's showing up.
oh, it doesn't say that you're online.
No, it doesn't pop up saying that. Oh, Legendary 323 is live or anything like that because no one showed up.
just turn on your XSplit and then make a fake stream maybe, just to get a notification out.
Give me a second. I'll go on to the next topic. I can multitask on like something.
Yeah. But I'm saying you could probably do like a fake stream. It might shut off. It might cancel the one that you're rebroadcasting. But then you can just
again.
And yeah, exactly. So anyway, no diet weekend run. Yeah, Patriot knows what's up. Patriot was looking at my Instagram. He saw all this
food,
delicious food I was eating, and
So
by the way, I didn't want to overload my Instagram with food, but there was more food that I didn't post that I ate.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Touch base on those foods. Explain what you ate, because I never heard of the stuff you ate until you saw your post.
Okay, well, for those that don't know, this is not one of the topics we're going to cover, but but I guess we could talk about it for a little bit. Now, over the weekend, I went to a kind of like a fair. It wasn't I don't know if it was a fair, but it was a market, an Asian market. And what they had is just all kinds of crazy, pretty much like when you go to the fair. When you go to the fair, what do you see? You see all kinds of crazy fried things, right? Fried Doritos, fried Twinkies, fried ice cream, all this crazy, just crazy stuff. And for the Asian market, I guess it was kind of the same, but just with Asian food. So I had like everybody, I took you last time to eat to eat pho.
Yeah. So let's touch base on that real quick. So I never had pho before, and I was with Mr. Branbert, who was going to Evo last year, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take you to this full spot or to a full spot." I was like, "For sure," and I have to say, this stuff is amazing.
Yeah. Well, they had pho tacos, they had pho burgers, and all this crazy stuff. I tried the burger, and it was a weird taste because at least the burger, it was like you're familiar with the taste when you eat the soup, right? It's pretty much if you get that taste, and it's like you add meat. Well, anyway, it's like if you had soaked bread into the soup, and then you just bit the bread. It tasted just like it, but it was a burger. But anyway, Patriot was watching. He was liking all my pics, so thanks, shout outs to Patriot for that. But anyway, back to the topics. One thing we wanted to talk about was the Smash Brothers on 3DS special code, special demo. Demo. Yeah. So for those that may not know, I think everybody that's into the game knows. But if you don't know, they had ramen burgers there too. Sweet, or I can't. I'm just gonna say sweet. Sweet. They had ramen burgers there too, and the only reason I didn't eat those was because the line, when we got there, the line was like kind of long. Not too bad, but we're like, we'll come back. When we came back, the line was seriously like 5 times as big as when we got there, so it was not worth for us to wait. It was probably like maybe like an hour wait. Because there's only they're little booths, So there's like only like 2 people inside of the booth doing like the food. Sometimes just one person taking orders, one person doing the food. So when you have like almost 100 people or something in line just for one little spot, it's gonna take forever, So we didn't get to try it. But anyway, so the Smash Brothers 3DS special demo code came out.
Oh my god.
And for those that don't know, if you are a Platinum Nintendo Club member,
yes,
I don't know if it was but I don't know if it was, I think...
So there was a specific window you had to be a Platinum member. So between, I think it was July 2013 to June 2014, if you fell in that whole criteria, then you get codes. Email. You get an email from Club Nintendo with the codes. So you get a code for yourself, and then you get 3 other codes to give to your friends. I
thought I had read that you got 4 codes. I guess that's including the one you're going to use.
Yeah, you get 4 codes.
No, I was thinking there was 4 to give.
Oh, no. There's 3 to give, 1 for yourself.
Okay. So, unfortunately, now, the thing about Nintendo Club is that, I don't know, after, what is it, 700? I actually don't really know how many points you need to have to become platinum. Okay, so again, when you buy a Nintendo product, a game or a console, they come with the they come with a little paper with the code. You put that inside. You put that into Club Nintendo, and you get points. You get 40 points, 60 points, or whatever it is. Obviously, if you buy a console, you get like 160 or 100 and something.
160.
Yeah. So, but they only last for 2 years, and then they reset or something like that.
Yeah. So
it's like every July.
It's they don't take away your points, but every year they reset your title.
Yeah. So throughout the year, I actually got a bunch. I have enough to be platinum member right now, but I didn't enter them because I forgot that I was waiting till July had passed so I could re-enter them, and I didn't. And I was not one of the chosen ones to get to get these codes, but Mr. Gary here was, and he was gracious enough to or nice enough to give me one.
Yep.
And and the funny part is that we posted online, you know, hey, we got the game, and I don't want to say I did get some people pretty much begging for the code, but Gary got a whole bunch more. He got like a shitstorm of people just begging on their knees for a code.
It was bad. So what happened was, the first day I got the email, I entered my code in, and I started playing the demo. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna post a picture on my Instagram, and I did. And then that picture, got a certain amount of people to beg for some codes. And of course, I didn't give them to him. And first I gave Mr. Branbert a code, and then I had 2 more. So I was like, next day, I was like, let me just post it online, because I don't have anyone. I asked everyone I knew personally if they needed a code, and they all said nah. And they either had them, got an email, and had their own codes, or they just didn't care. So I had 2 more to give, and I made a post on Instagram saying, I have 2 codes to give. So I went down the criteria. I was like, anyone that personally knows me that needs one, hit me up. Then no one did. So his next one was any of my loyal followers, because I remember who usually follows me and likes my picture, because their name pops up a lot on my likes. And the third one was like some random ass thirsty person. Well, none of the thirsty person got code. So I ended up giving the code to two of my followers. But the funny thing is, I got within like 20 minutes of that post, I had like 25 comments begging for codes. It was ridiculous. Yeah,
that's pretty funny. People, for some reason, some people think that trading a Pokemon card, they think that trading a Pokemon card, like Pokemon cards have so much value to them. I didn't understand, but they were saying like, I'll trade you a shiny something, or I'll trade you a holographic this and that if you give me a code. And it's like,
I think it was all baits, because I also, another thing is, since I follow a lot of dope collectors and people that do that type of things too. Well, I guess there's some people that scam other people with those tactics.
Oh,
I mean, of course.
But why would that even sound
appealing?
I don't know. Yeah, why would that sound appealing? Like, okay, you're gonna give me a shiny whatever. Oh, here you go. No, okay. I don't know. I guess maybe to card collectors, that's probably something good for them.
Not only that, you got to give this person your address if you really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Or you had that one individual that thought I was godlike at Smash Brothers just by my email.
Oh yeah. People were going to the extremes, but anyway, what I wanted to talk about was the actual game.
Yes.
And now we both got it. We both have played it. What are your thoughts on the game so far, or at least the demo? Because we don't really have the full game.
Yeah. So as far as the demo, I like it, but it doesn't really feel that different from Smash Brothers, the other Smash Brothers. Excuse me. But it's still fun. And then the character roster is pretty huge. I was impressed with the character roster. I didn't expect it to be that big. But as far as gameplay wise, it's a lot of the same as previous ones. But don't get me wrong, it's not a bad game at all. As far as the demo, but it doesn't appear to be a bad game from the demo.
Well, for me, what I thought about it is I thought it ran very, very, very smooth.
Oh yeah, it ran smooth.
Yeah. Especially when there's like a bunch of stuff going on the screen. There's no, at least I haven't noticed like any slowdown or any lag when there's like a bunch of stuff going on.
Me neither.
Everything runs really, really nice. But at the same time, I can't really compare it to the older games because, sorry, the last time I actually played Smash Brothers was like for the 64. So I actually skipped all the other Smash Brothers games.
So I have Melee and Brawl. It plays more of Melee than Brawl.
And I remember that was I mean, if that's true, that was the goal for the at least for the creator, the developer, or the main guy who makes the game.
Well, from the demo, it plays similar to Melee than Brawl.
Yeah. So because Melee was a good one from what I understand.
That's the one they play in tournaments still.
Yeah, but I like it a lot. Now I still need to get used to the whole game. I don't know, I'm very new to it as far as the actual technical side of it.
Me too.
But I think that even if I don't get into it competitively, not that I was planning to, but I just wanted to learn it properly. I wanted to learn the game to play it how you should play it, not just as a party game. But I was thinking, based on what I've played, even if I don't get to learn it as if I don't get to learn the proper way to play it, I think I would have a lot of fun playing it just as a party game, like just me doing whatever I want, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's good. Now, the game is coming out sometime in October
For the 3DS, and then
for the 3DS.
supposedly there's leaked pictures of the Wii U version coming out in November. I forget the exact
I saw
date.
that. Yeah.
But I'm gonna pre-order my copy of the game with the adapter with the GameCube controller.
I actually have to do that tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I had to run some errands, so I couldn't stop at the store. But I also am gonna pre-order the Wii U Smash with the controller and the adapter.
Yes.
And if anybody out there that watches the stream knows how to play Smash, let me know because I'd like to learn.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I have Melee and Brawl, but I never really played it to learn it. I just didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't really deep into it. So I mean, the tactics. I need them helps.
Yeah. Well, I think it should be a fun game. Hopefully, the time will come by faster than we know it, and pretty soon we might be doing a stream where we're playing Smash.
Yeah.
So we'll see what. Whoops. Hopefully I didn't kill the stream. I just dropped something. But
never played Smash ever. Victory pose. How old are you?
Wait, victory pose? Are you kidding me? It doesn't matter. Even if he was young, he would have played the newer ones.
Well, I don't know when Brawl came out. I don't know what year it actually came out.
But it was already GameCube. That's already like.
Brawl came out on Wii U. I mean Wii.
No. Oh yeah, but I mean.
Melee.
Melee came out on GameCube. That's like what, 2000 something? Like early 2000s?
2002, 2001.
Yeah. But he says he's 30. Damn, he missed out, man.
Yeah.
So
Smash is fun.
Victory, you're pretty much in closer to my age group.
Yeah.
Gary's a youngin. Gary's a little younger.
Yeah.
But anyway, another thing we wanted to talk about. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this because we've talked about this fucking subject so many damn times. I think this thing has came out. No. Seriously, it's came out like maybe 3 or 4 times in our podcast, and I don't want to give it any more spotlight. But I guess we're going to again. We're gonna do it again, and whatever. I just don't want to spend too much time on it because it gets me mad. Because that topic is the 3DS, and it's millions and millions upon millions of limited editions.
Now, all right. So let me go on this. This limited edition, I really, really, really want.
Yes, and that's why I'm so mad.
I really, really want this limited edition. So the limited edition we're talking about is the NES limited edition of the 3DS XL.
Yeah.
That thing is a beauty.
It is.
I really want it, but there's some things that they could have done to it personally, like from my perspective of it, as far as like design wise. So I'm pretty sure. Well, you're familiar with it, Mr. Branbert. They came out with a Game Boy Advance SP that would had the NES theme to it.
Yes,
now that SP theme is pretty dope. Like the way they did to it. Like when you open it, it has the same design as the controller like the front
Yeah.
of the NES controller, and then when you close it, it has the design of the top view of a NES.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the new NES limited edition 3DS XL, the top of it is the controller layout, and then when you open it, it's plain, but it has red buttons.
Yeah. Well, they look a little, to me at least, they look a little pinkish. What I did like is that the whole shell of the system is gray.
Gray,
That's cool
yes,
because
yeah.
there hasn't been a gray one yet. At least I don't think a
No,
gray 3DS.
well, at least for the US, I don't. There.
Yeah, they had the gray top, I think, but I mean the outside
Oh,
part,
so
but not the inside.
not yeah. They had the gray. Well, the top portion was gray. It
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
Dream Team, Mario and Luigi Dream Team edition.
yeah. But the inside was still black, right?
I don't know. I never seen the inside of one.
Well, anyway, the point is that the other thing I liked is the D pad was I think it's black with the
What's
how you
going on
doing?
Google Lives? Googly Lives. Yeah.
Yeah, Google Lives. They come in there. Some people's texts are coming out green. So hard to see.
Oh,
that,
his is green.
that lime green, that crazy
Yeah.
green. Anyway, so the if I remember correctly, the D pad is like black or gray with a little bit of with the red little accents into it.
Yeah,
That
so
was
I
pretty
think
cool.
it was black.
Yeah. And once I saw that, I was like, "Fuck, man, I have to get this." Now, it gets me mad because now, if the people, some of the people don't know, no, you know what, Googly, this is not on iTunes, but we do have it on YouTube. The past podcasts that we've done, we do have them on YouTube. If you want to check those out, you could see them at the bottom of the page. There's a link there. If you want to go ahead and check those out. This is the second time we do it, video and live. The rest used to be just the voice. But anyway, going back to the 3DS, I've actually bought quite a few limited editions, and I had promised myself that I was done and I was not gonna buy anymore.
So,
but then
us being, avid gamers since years in childhood, and I don't know about you, but the NES, the console, it was one of my first consoles I played.
that was not my first, but it was the first one that I pretty much spent all my time into. So, although it wasn't officially my first, I consider it my first.
Yeah, well, since my personal first console that was personally mine was the Sega Genesis, but the NES was the first console I played since it was my brother's, and growing up, I had a lot of fun times with it, and man, that 3DS though.
Yeah, well, that's what I was getting at. It's just, it's a cool design. I wish they would have kept that theme similar to what they did with the SP.
Yeah, me too.
The controller, the picture of the controller on top, that's kind of cool, whatever. But what I thought was really cool was the packaging. The packaging, they made it look like an NES, and I wish they would have just. I guess if anything, I wish they would have kind of kept that theme maybe on the actual system itself. Now they're only adding the stupid design, and they haven't showed what the bottom is. There might be something on the bottom. Now you have the Yoshi one, and on that system, I think when they announced it and stuff, they still never showed the bottom. But at least on yours, the bottom has like Yoshi with some little eggs on it.
I'll show you guys.
Or it has eggs.
It has little Yoshi eggs on them.
Yeah. So
legit.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that was announced. I don't think they showed that when they released the Yoshi. Like on the pictures. I don't think they like the official pictures. I don't think they show the bottom ever. So maybe it might have something at the bottom. Hopefully that looks cool, but we don't know yet. But
yeah. So I might.
But unfortunately, I'm gonna get it.
I might have to get it. The only thing that sucks is it's a GameStop exclusive.
I don't see why that sucks. I really could care less if they sold it at a meat market. I just want it.
Well, you didn't let me finish.
Okay.
So if it wasn't a GameStop exclusive and they sold it at Best Buy, I have a lot of credit with Best Buy.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be the issue of getting it. Now
I thought okay.
Now I gotta play my cards right as far as money. But
Yeah.
then again, I get paid on the day it comes out, so that makes
There
it
you go.
worse.
All you gotta do is just not eat for like a week, and you'll be cool.
No, I go on a ramen budget, the top ramen budget.
There you go.
I
But
played Pokemon Stadium 2 as my first game. I beat it when I was 3. Holy man, that's top tier. When you was 3, I never played Pokemon Stadium 2. I played Pokemon Stadium 1 though, and I played
I played the original too.
a lot of it.
But they're also releasing. They're also releasing two more limited editions: the Persona and the Smash Brothers.
Yeah. So technically, yeah, you're right. 2.
It's two because it's just different colors.
Yeah. You're right.
And in the beginning, I kind of wanted to get the Smash Brothers version before they announced the Smash Brothers limited edition before they announced the NES one.
Yeah.
They announced it the same day I think that they announced the Persona one.
Well, so but they didn't announce as far now we know it's coming to the US. But before they announced the Smash Brothers for UK exclusive, well not exclusive, but
yeah, it's a big. They've been playing this big game of jumping around like
Nintendo, please.
Yeah, it was first for UK. Then it said okay, America gets it, but then they released the new 3DS, and then they showed that there's going to be a Smash Brothers version of the new 3DS.
Okay, so
and the regular one. And we're not supposed to talk about this. We're not supposed to talk about it. I'm going crazy. See my
hiccups.
My hiccups are acting up because I'm so angry.
Because of Nintendo.
Because I have to. I'm just gonna get the NES. This is gonna be like my 7th fucking limited edition 3DS that I own.
You can't say it like that because you collect 3DSs though.
I do, but I don't want to collect them anymore. That's the problem. I feel like this NES version. Yeah, I just can't do it. I have to get it.
It's gonna be like the Pikachu one and the fucking Zelda one.
Yeah, luckily I have a Zelda.
Shut up. We don't want to talk about that. Anyways, I really wanted the Pikachu one.
Yeah, the Pikachu one's cool, but I actually don't have any. I don't have any problems not having it. I'm okay with that. If they had like a Charizard one or something. If they had a Gengar, they would never make a. They would never make a Gengar one. It would only be one of the main Pokemons, like like Pikachu. Pretty much, so.
Yeah.
But enough of 3DS. I'm done. I hate the 3DS, but I still collect it. And let me tell you, Nintendo, if you make another 3DS limited edition that looks really cool, I'm just gonna fucking lose it. But
not only that, oh man, I don't know. If you they announced it on those game websites like IGN and Kotaku and those spots, the chat section are filled with hate. Well, some of them aren't, but
always
a lot of people are talking shit because they're saying, "Oh, why is Nintendo releasing a new limited edition 3DS? Because the new one's coming out not too far away."
Yeah,
and blah blah blah. But those comment sections make you laugh sometimes, and they make you just shake your head. Like, are these people serious?
I don't even go in there. I don't even see the comments, to be honest. But enough time on this stupid 3DS.
Next time.
This is 3DS. This is the last time you're going to be on this podcast. You've been on it too many times.
Yeah, you got the spotlight.
You have overstayed your visits. You're welcome, or whatever it's called. Whatever the saying is. The next thing is now tomorrow. I believe it's tomorrow. We're getting iOS 8 comes out for everybody. All you lovely Apple, iPhone users / Apple fanboys / whatever. The software, the new software comes out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to getting it because there's a few features that are coming out that I like that will make my life a lot easier. Well, not my life, but it'll make things a lot easier for me. And I'm glad it's coming out. Now, one of the things that I liked is it was based around the messaging app. Now they have they're adding third-party support or whatever for keyboards, which is not a big deal to me. I don't really care. I used to like using when I had Android. I used to like using Swipe. That was really cool. Because I don't know if you've ever used Swipe, but
no, I never used it.
But it's a really cool way to text. It's pretty fast. and you get less errors. Well, for the most part, but now you're gonna be able to have swipe on your phone, I believe, and but that's not the main thing. What I like is that now they're adding, and I forgot all the features, but there was a few things that were really cool. Like now you could send voice memos pretty much through the text through the app. Now there's gonna be a separate microphone button or
Really?
option. Yeah, so now it's pretty much like when we used to have group chats on
Facebook?
Instant Messenger, and you could just send voice messages. Now you're gonna be able to do that through the iMessage app, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because I mean, say if you have like a super long story to tell somebody, instead of typing it, it's
Yeah.
more convenient to
And
just
a lot of times,
message, a voice message.
when like for me when I'm driving, my car stick shifts, so it's more of a hassle to be texting if I even try it. So
Well,
lately I've been
technically
using
speaking, you shouldn't be texting and driving in the first place.
Exactly, but I usually only do it when I'm at a stoplight.
Welcome back,
And then-
Patriot.
And then I wait, I'm at a stoplight and I'll text. But lately I've been doing the voice command for texting, and it's been working fine. But if I could send a message, that's great. Now, another feature that they added that I am very excited for is the now in the past, if you use the instant messaging app, like a whatever other app you use from any other of the millions of apps that you could use,
Yeah.
when you have a group chat, you could have a group chat and you have the options to mute. Now, when you have a group chat on an Apple phone, if let's say there's 3 people, 2 people have Apple or phone, it doesn't matter, and 1 person doesn't. They're all coming in through as a text, and you can't mute it. So if the other 2 people are talking, you're getting those damn text messages nonstop.
Yeah, so
Nonstop.
I know that firsthand.
So with the new iOS 8 or whatever, now they're adding the option to mute the conversations regardless, if it's not
time.
So that's a really cool thing.
Yes.
And the one last thing that I wanted to talk about for that was that now, I guess in the past, let's say you load up a conversation that you've had with somebody texting, and if that person sent you, let's say 2 pictures within the last time, within whatever the preview is, let's say the last 100 messages.
Okay.
You could look at the picture. If you click on the picture, you could swipe, and then it'll show the second picture but only within that 100 string conversation or whatever. But if you remember that they had sent you a picture a while back, you have to keep loading old messages until you get to the picture.
To be honest, I was doing that earlier because I remember earlier you sent me a picture with topics.
Yeah.
And there's 2 other pictures that I've sent you, and I try to go back, and I didn't feel like loading all of our conversation. I was like, nah, fuck this.
Yeah. And now
that feature is
go
gonna
ahead.
be really good. I
so
really like that feature.
One of the new features is that you could now you could pretty much go through every picture that's been sent with that conversation, regardless of what's been loaded.
Yeah,
at least that's what I read. So that's really cool. I don't know if there's anything else that you've seen that you're excited for.
To be honest, you're the one who told me about everything about the iOS 8. I never really looked into it.
Okay, there's a few more little tweaks here and there that are pretty cool, but it does come out tomorrow, I believe. I don't know if it'll come out tonight, midnight. I doubt it, but it might, since it's a digital thing. You're supposed to get the message over the air, I believe.
Yeah, the update message, and it's gonna tell you don't have enough room because it's fucking 16 gigs is shit.
Well, I have a 64 gig, so I don't have that problem.
So that was my little rant.
So I think tonight, if I'm awake at midnight, I'm going to go just check iTunes and see if it's updated or whatever, and I'll get it. But if not, I'm going to be updating it at work tomorrow, and then look at all the cool new features. So I'm excited for that. If anybody else, well, actually, I don't know if I should ask that, but on the 19th, Patriot, the 19th is when the new iPhones are being sent out, or they come out. But tomorrow is when they're releasing the new update for the software for everybody else. So that's pretty much what it is. It's just a software update.
Yeah.
And now, with that being said, that is our last topic for the day. I guess at this point, if anybody has any questions they'd like to ask or talk about something else, you guys can go ahead and do it. If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up and call it a night. and say thank you
Yeah,
all
we're
for
talking
watching
about iOS
and all of that
feature.
good stuff.
Yeah.
So we'll wait a few minutes for that. But if not, we're gonna call it a night. And actually, I think what you did might have worked, Gary. 'Cause I did get a notice that you were streaming, but I don't know if
Okay.
anybody ever showed up.
Nope. Yeah.
We'll try it again next time, maybe since the beginning, and see what happens.
Yeah, we're just starting. We gotta start somewhere, right?
Yeah, little baby steps.
Baby steps. Yeah.
But I think this podcast or this time it was a lot shorter based on even just looking at the file size.
Not only
Here on
that,
my-
it's because we were doing it. This is a weekly report.
Yeah.
So
But anyway, I don't think anybody's gonna be asking questions. So thank you guys, whoever's still here. Well, I don't know. I haven't checked the name, the names. But I mean, Victory's here. Patriots here.
Patriots here, and
that's probably it. But thank you guys. We're gonna call it a night, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys again hopefully next Tuesday. I think we're gonna be doing this on Tuesday, so stick around. Usually around 6 or 7 is when we'll start it, Pacific time. So if you guys are interested, if you guys don't get a notification or whatever, just and if you're interested in watching, just come into the channel and check it out. And that'll be it. Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Gary, and thanks a lot to everybody who watched. We'll see you guys again.
thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Peace out. See you guys later.